Good afternoon, this is Sunshine Reports. My name is Timile Faladi. As Muslims in Nigeria join counterparts across the world in preparation for this year's Eid al-Kabir celebration, consumers have bemoaned the high rates of commodities in the markets. A survey across major markets in Accra showed absence of the usual vibes of festivity as traders lamented low patronage. Osrc's Joy Pius now completes the story.
Eid al-Kabir is one among the festivals in Islam. It is an occasion to celebrate the willingness of Prophet Ibrahim to sacrifice his son Ismail in submission to Allah's command. The essence of celebrating Eid al-Kabir is to emulate the sacrifice of Prophet Ibrahim. In the western part of Nigeria, this Islamic celebration is often referred to as Ileya in the Yoruba language, and it is unquestionably a time of funfair for the faithful. Unlike past years, marketplaces in Akure Metropole are void of usual bustling as traders lamented the low patronage.
Anytime in last year, wọ́n tún ṣe ọdún ìbàdí. Sórí àwọn ọlọ́dún gan wọn rí kan rà bẹ́ẹ̀ iná rábà kiri inú ọjà. Kò sọ́jà rárá àrọ́jà tá a mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gan.
Also, projections that prices of food items would soar owing to the celebration were confirmed.
Kò sí owó kò sí kankan olúkálùkù ṣáà manage ni ìgbà tí dé ọjà ṣáṣá ń sìn báyìí kò sí lò rárá tomato ti dára ní ìtúná ìwẹ̀ ní 2.5 ń sìn báyìí ó ti da 5,000 ó ti da no kò ṣe é túra gbogbo kan wá kọ̀ sí.
We urge our government, things are too cost in the market. A crate of tomato is around 30,000 naira. The one that is cheaper is 25,000 naira. Things are too cost. The bawa that they shed inside basket is 15,000 naira. Rodo 6,000 naira for a small basket like this. We urge government, all these things are too cost.
For Yekini Abdulmumin, a Muslim faithful, the prices of ram compared to last year is higher. However, the importance of the celebration leaves him with no option but to buy.
Things are not stable. Price of good things generally cannot be comparable to this year. So no, as a result, this one is more costly than that of last year. But with the situation, we don't have option because we know the importance of buying and killing the ram just for the sake of Allah. If not, these things they are so expensive, but for the purpose of what we need it for, so we don't have any option than to get it.
Ram sellers say the inflation rate has affected sales as they have to grapple with low patronage.
Usually for the previous time, people are coming here buying goats, rams, sheep, cow and what have you. People are rushing. But this year, due to the increasing of goods, people are not coming as usual.
The market is no good like here. Because last year we go take a trailer 400, 350. This year now, the trailer is 1.something million. So everything don't cost. See now, see our market now. There's nobody buy this thing without anything. That's how it is.
They urged Muslim faithful to be moderate in celebration as the economic situation in the country calls for cautious spending. Joy Pius, Osrc News.
Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu is scheduled to fly in from London today ahead of the Eid al-Kabir celebrations. The presidency had on Saturday said the president headed for the UK from France, where he had been attending a summit for a new global financing pact hosted by French President Emmanuel Macron. President Tinubu, who was initially scheduled to be back in Abuja on Saturday, had proceeded to London, United Kingdom, for a short private visit. According to the presidency, Tinubu will return to his private Ikoyi home in Lagos today to observe his first Salah celebration as president. In the meantime, the federal government has declared tomorrow, Wednesday, June 28 and Thursday, June 29, 2023 as Eid al-Kabir holiday. A statement by the Ministry of Interior felicitated Muslims at home and in diaspora and enjoined Muslims and all Nigerians to make sacrifices for the growth and development of the country. The statement expressed hope that the prayers and sacrifices of the season will restore the much-desired peace and unity the country desires. The impact of climate change will no doubt put at least 700 million people at risk of extreme poverty if not properly handled before 2030. This is the projection of stakeholders as the world takes proactive steps to tackle the environmental challenge, which is the 13th of the Sustainable Development Goals. Hence, the inauguration of climate change liaison officers in Ondo State by the Department of Climate Change, Ministry of Environment. Omoshilola Adesoyajayi now reports.
Gathered here are representatives of relevant ministries, departments and agencies of government and non-governmental organizations in the business of protecting the environment across the 18 local government areas of Ondo State. Their aim is to work out strategies on how to manage climate change for sustainable development in the state. In his welcome address, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Environment, Bumi Alade, said the move became imperative to further entrench and expand the scope of information to the grassroots.
This will in turn make information on governance of climate change, mitigative and adaptive interventions and programs smoothly and safely gets to the grassroots whenever the need arises.
While inaugurating the offices, the Commissioner for Environment, Mr. Sunday Akinwalire, reeled off some of the efforts of the present administration in tackling environmental degradation.
Mr. Governor has in place structures, most especially in the area of climate change action plan in the state, and structures at high level has been done. So we need the participation of all and sundry to make sure that this laudable policy on climate change is brought to the localities all around us.
He affirmed that the officers have been empowered to prosecute anyone engaging in acts capable of threatening the environment.
Of recent, we've been able to have a special court now to handle environmental cases, so that to make sure that justice is dispensed and anybody caught now at least will serve as deterrent to others.
Delivering a lecture on climate change management towards sustainable development in Ondo State, the Director of Climate Change in the ministry, Mr. Olorunwa Olowoparija, noted that it is the duty of every citizen to fight climate change.
The action we take today will influence greenhouse gas emission and magnified warming, that is earth warming. They will also affect our ability to respond and adapt to changes and reduce the vulnerability of people and places to act.
Drawn from MDAs as well as registered NGOs, the liaison officers are to advocate, coordinate, monitor, report and provide technical guidance to various organizations on climate change and at local government level. Omoshiliola Adesoyajayi, Osrc News.
As part of efforts to ensure the adequate protection of citizens in the country, the acting Inspector General of Police IGP Kayode Egbetokun has directed that all police patrol vehicles must obey traffic rules and regulations. Egbetokun, during a strategic meeting with squadron commanders of the Police Mobile Force PMF and Special Protection Units SPU, emphasized that the maintenance of law and order and the protection of lives and property are the primary duties of the police. He said the police officers must strictly adhere to the code of conduct of the police and conduct themselves in a manner that would command them respect from the public. While charging the first to tackle banditry, kidnapping, insurgency, and other security threats affecting the country, Egbetokun said a special committee headed by the DIG operations had been set up to that effect. In the meantime, a retired Assistant Inspector General of Police Nur Ribadu has officially taken over from retired Major General Babagana Moguno as Nigeria's National Security Advisor (NSA). At a brief event in Abuja, Ribadu promised to live up to the expectations of Nigerians and secure the country from all forms of insecurity, such as terrorism, banditry, kidnapping, among others. He said his tenure will witness a stabilization of the country, enhanced security, and a peaceful Nigeria, noting that it is time for the country to enjoy peace, restore order, and rule of law, just like any other country in the world. He added that this office will look at what has been done and build on it, noting that the administration of President Bola Tinubu has a huge commitment to securing every inch of the country. Now, the Chief of Air Staff, CAS, Vice Marshal AVM Hassan Abubakar, has approved the redeployment of 98 officers of air rank. Prominent among the new appointees are branch chiefs, air officers commanding AOCS, commandants of tri-service establishments at Nigeria Air Force NAF institutions. According to a statement by the NAF spokesperson Famuyiwa, the newly appointed senior officers are expected to assume office not later than Monday, July 3, 2023. The newly reappointed senior officers comprise 52 AVMS and 46 air commandos. And now to sports. Despite world champion Tobi Amusan having tough competitors she will be facing this week at the Golden Spikes meet in Ostrava and Lucerne Diamond League, the hurdler, who also holds the world record, is hopeful of reaching the 11-second mark. Amusan set the current world record of 12.12 seconds at last year's World Championships. She even managed 12.06 seconds in the final, but the time was not recognized as a new record because of tailwind. Amusan, speaking ahead of today's Golden Spike meet in the eastern Czech city of Ostrava, said nothing is impossible and hopes to make the 11 seconds mark. Amusan is scheduled to race first in Ostrava today with heavyweights such as Olympic champion Jasmine Kumako Queen, former world champion Nia Ali, and US sensation Tia Jones. She will then open a Diamond League campaign on Friday, June 30, alongside Kamako Queen, Ali, Jones, and one of the best hurdlers this season, Alasha Johnson in Lucerne. The reigning world champion will be gunning to build on a win at the Racers Grand Prix in Jamaica 3 weeks ago, where she won in a convincing season's best of 12.57 seconds. And that's Sunshine Reports for this afternoon. Thank you so much for watching. I am Timile Falade. Good afternoon.